Joining me now is Kimberly Spatola, a registered dietitian with Novant Health Bariatric Solutions, to talk more about why we need to decrease the amount of sugar in our diet. Kimberly, thanks so much for your time. We appreciate it.
Well, thank you for having me.
So I confess to being a fan of sugar, although I am trying very hard as I hit that interesting middle age range where what I used to eat and not add pounds these days are packing on the pounds. So I've got to find the hidden sugars everywhere, and I'm so glad that you brought some nice little treats to help us with. Let's start with a misconception. I thought granola was healthy.
Yes, and that is one item that a lot of people add to their breakfast because they perceive it to be a very healthy item. With the oats, with the slivered almonds, that can have a lot of times. However, there's also can be a lot of honey, maple syrup, molasses, corn syrup even, that's used to kind of combine it all together and make it really that sweet, crunchy flavor that you love from granola. And with that, a lot of calories can be contained in a very small portion size.
Yogurt, another breakfast staple for so many of us, and we think it's healthy.
Yes, especially when you go adding your granola on top of your yogurt. Any type of yogurt, whether it be regular or even the Greek yogurt, it can definitely have a lot of hidden sources of sugar with fruit juice concentrate, more sugar added from not only the fruits that are contained in it. Some brands of yogurt will actually have more sugar in it than the same serving size as a regular soda can. So it can add up very quickly.
Okay, next you've got all of my vices here. Probably ranch dressing. I have a salad, but
yes.
I can enjoy that salad because of the ranch dressing.
Yeah, so whether it be ranch dressing, other creamy dressing, vinaigrettes, fat-free, low-fat dressing, most of them have a lot of hidden sources of sugar in it. Even for 2 tablespoons of dressing, which is a pretty small portion size.
Say not enough for my salad.
Yes, not always a whole lot. You can get 2 teaspoons of sugar in that small amount. So if you're eating a healthy salad, you're basically, with your dressing, just pouring on a couple teaspoons of sugar over top.
Next up, spaghetti sauce.
Spaghetti sauce, yes. Pasta sauce, tomato sauce. A lot of sugar can be added to that because it helps to counteract the acidity of the tomatoes. So really got to read your labels with this one. Ideally, make your own sauce from canned tomatoes, but otherwise just read your ingredients label to find one with no added sugar.
And we wrap things up. What do we have on the far end?
The last one is soup. So canned soups can actually have a lot of added sugar, and that's not something you would normally think about coming from a savory item having sugar added in. So, and actually for a 1/2 cup serving of soup, again, some soups can contain about 2 teaspoons of sugar, in which case you're probably going to have more soup than just a 1/2 cup serving size. So again, it's something that can really add up very quickly over the course of your day, where sugars are hidden in everyday food items.
And the real importance for us to be able to recognize these extra sugars is the fact that they lead to disease that can really just, wreak havoc on our lives.
Yes, definitely. Heart disease is the leading cause of death in Americans in the U.S. And sugar is a big factor in that. So really wanting to try to limit where sugars are coming from in your everyday diet can help to not have as many early onset of chronic diseases and help keep you looking young, healthy, and full of energy as well.
But they're just so darn sneaky, because it's not just when we read the labels, it's not just sugar, high fructose corn syrup that we're looking for, sucrose. I mean, there's 61 different names. That is just mind-boggling to have to really dig through and understand just as much. And you made a fabulous point about making our own spaghetti sauce. Not that I ever would.
Yeah, it's really not that hard. Yeah, it's just a matter of having the right ingredients kind of stashed in your pantry. Get some crushed tomatoes, add a little bit of tomato paste, put some garlic, some onions, some spices in there. To give it a little added sweetness, I like to chop up some carrots or some red bell pepper and saute that with the onion before you add the tomatoes in, and that really helps to counteract the acidity of the tomatoes, but without any added sugar. You're just getting sugar from natural food sources.
And natural is the key.
Natural is the key. The more whole natural foods, less processed, less added sugar you can get, the better off you will be and the healthier you will be in the long run.
Kimberly Spatola with Novant Health. Thank you so much for these great information. And now I've got to be extra careful. I'm throwing out my granola. I'm not even going to eat my yogurt anymore. And maybe I'll learn how to make some pasta sauce.
Yes, definitely.
Thanks so much for your information.
Thank you.